Welcome to Dreamy Tales, your bedtime haven. Prepare to embark on a journey of tranquility and relaxation. I'm here to weave enchanting stories that will gently guide you into a restful night's sleep. Subscribe and let the soothing whispers of Dreamy Tales be your nightly companion. Tina's Tea Party. Chapter 1. Tina's Invitation. Tina, a cheerful and outgoing young girl with a love for tea parties, was buzzing with excitement as she carefully penned down invitations for her upcoming tea party. With a flick of her wrist, she sealed each envelope with a wax seal adorned with a delicate teapot design, adding a touch of elegance to her invitations. As she finished addressing the last envelope, Tina couldn't help but grin from ear to ear, imagining the joy her friends would feel upon receiving their invitations. With a skip in her step, she dashed out the door to hand-deliver each one, eager to spread the word about her upcoming event. First on Tina's list was her best friend, Lily, a kind and gentle soul who shared Tina's passion for tea parties. Knocking on Lily's door, Tina couldn't contain her excitement as she presented the invitation with a flourish. "Lily, you're invited to my tea party," Tina exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. Lily's face lit up with delight as she accepted the invitation, her eyes dancing with excitement. "I wouldn't miss it for the world, Tina," she replied, her voice filled with enthusiasm. Next, Tina made her way to her neighbor's house, where she found Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins enjoying a quiet afternoon in their garden. With a warm smile, Tina extended the invitation to the elderly couple, who were touched by her thoughtfulness. "We'd be honored to attend, Tina," Mrs. Jenkins said, her eyes brimming with affection. "Thank you for thinking of us." As Tina continued on her journey, hand-delivering invitations to friends and neighbors alike, she couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction, knowing that her tea party would bring joy to so many people. And as she watched the sun begin to set on the horizon, casting a warm glow over the neighborhood, Tina knew that her tea party was sure to be a day to remember. Chapter 2. Planning the Perfect Party. With her invitations delivered and excitement building, Tina wasted no time diving into the planning process for her tea party. She gathered her favorite tea sets, delicate teacups, and saucers, carefully arranging them on a lace tablecloth to create an elegant setting fit for a royal affair. As Tina surveyed her collection of teapots, she couldn't help but feel a pang of uncertainty. Which teapot would be perfect for her party? After much deliberation, she settled on a beautiful floral-patterned teapot, its vibrant colors adding a cheerful touch to the table. But a tea party wouldn't be complete without delicious treats to accompany the tea. With determination in her eyes, Tina set to work in the kitchen, whipping up a delightful array of sandwiches, scones, and pastries. The tantalizing aroma of freshly baked goods filled the air as Tina carefully plated each treat, ensuring they looked as delicious as they tasted. As she put the finishing touches on her preparations, Tina couldn't help but feel a sense of pride wash over her. Everything was falling into place perfectly, and she knew her guests would be delighted by the effort she had put into planning the party. Just then, a knock on the door interrupted Tina's thoughts, and she hurried to answer it, her heart racing with anticipation. Standing on her doorstep was Lily, her best friend, a wide smile on her face as she admired Tina's handiwork. "Tina, everything looks absolutely amazing," Lily exclaimed, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "I can't wait for the tea party to begin." With a grin, Tina ushered Lily inside, eager to share the final preparations for their much-anticipated event. And as the two friends busied themselves with last-minute details, they couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation for the tea party that awaited them. Chapter 3. Preparing the Delightful Treats. With the tea party date drawing nearer, Tina and Lily spent the morning together in Tina's cozy kitchen, their laughter filling the air as they embarked on the next phase of party preparation, the delightful treats. Tina rolled up her sleeves, ready to tackle the baking marathon ahead. She dusted the countertops with flour and donned her apron, a determined look on her face as she surveyed the ingredients laid out before her. Lily, ever the eager helper, eagerly volunteered to assist Tina in the kitchen. Together, they whipped up batches of fluffy scones, piping hot from the oven and filled with fragrant raisins. The tantalizing aroma filled the kitchen, making their mouths water in anticipation. As the scones cooled on wire racks, Tina and Lily turned their attention to the sandwich fillings. They carefully sliced crusty bread and layered it with a variety of savory ingredients, from thinly sliced cucumber and cream cheese to tender slices of smoked salmon. But no tea party would be complete without something sweet to satisfy the guests' cravings. With a mischievous twinkle in her eye, Tina pulled out her secret weapon, a batch of decadent chocolate-dipped strawberries, their glossy coating glistening in the sunlight. As they worked side by side, Tina and Lily shared stories and laughter, their bond growing stronger with each passing moment. With every treat they prepared, they couldn't help but feel a sense of excitement building for the tea party that awaited them. Finally, as the last tray of treats was prepared and the kitchen cleaned, Tina and Lily stepped back to admire their handiwork. With smiles on their faces and a sense of satisfaction in their hearts, they knew that their guests were in for a treat at Tina's tea party. Chapter 4. The Tea Party Extravaganza. The day of Tina's tea party had finally arrived, and the air was buzzing with anticipation. Tina and Lily had transformed Tina's backyard into a charming tea garden, with tables adorned with floral centerpieces and delicate lace tablecloths fluttering in the breeze. As guests began to arrive, Tina greeted each one with a warm smile and a heartfelt welcome. The garden soon filled with laughter and chatter as friends and neighbors mingled, sipping tea and nibbling on the delectable treats Tina and Lily had prepared. The teapot bubbled merrily, releasing fragrant steam as Tina poured cup after cup of piping hot tea for her guests. The air was filled with the sound of clinking teacups and the gentle hum of conversation as guests enjoyed each other's company. But the highlight of the tea party was yet to come, the entertainment. Tina had planned a series of fun games and activities to keep her guests entertained, from a whimsical teacup relay race to a lively game of musical chairs. As the afternoon wore on, the sun began to dip below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over the garden. The guests, their bellies full of delicious treats and their hearts full of laughter, gathered around Tina to thank her for a truly magical afternoon. Tina beamed with pride as she looked around at her guests, feeling a sense of joy and satisfaction wash over her. The tea party had been a resounding success, filled with laughter, friendship, and cherished memories that would last a lifetime. And as the last guest bid farewell, and the sun dipped below the horizon, Tina knew that her tea party would be remembered fondly by all who attended. Chapter 5. Cherished Memories. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm, golden glow over Tina's backyard, the tea party drew to a close. Guests bid farewell to one another, exchanging hugs and promises to do it all again soon. Tina stood at the center of the garden, surrounded by the remnants of her tea party. Empty teacups, scattered crumbs, and the lingering laughter of her friends. Despite the fatigue creeping into her bones, her heart swelled with happiness. Lily approached Tina, a soft smile playing on her lips. "Tina, that was the most wonderful tea party I've ever been to. Thank you for inviting me." Tina hugged her friend tightly, feeling a rush of gratitude wash over her. "I'm so glad you could come, Lily. It wouldn't have been the same without you." As the last guest departed, Tina and Lily found themselves alone in the garden, basking in the peacefulness of the evening. They exchanged stories of their favorite moments from the party, their laughter mingling with the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. "I'll never forget this day," Tina said, her voice soft with emotion. "It was truly magical." Lily nodded in agreement. "Me neither, Tina. Thank you for giving us such a special experience." With a final glance around the garden, Tina felt a sense of contentment settle over her. The tea party had been more than just an event. It had been a celebration of friendship, love, and the joy of simple pleasures. As she turned to head inside, Tina knew that she would carry the memories of this day in her heart forever. And as she closed the door behind her, she couldn't help but feel grateful for the precious moments shared with loved ones and the bonds that would last a lifetime. As the stars twinkle above, it's time for dreamy tales to bid you good night. May the soothing echoes of our stories linger in your dreams, offering you a serene escape. Until we meet again under the moonlit sky, sleep tight and sweet dreams.